Yes, children, now let's do the grammar portion of it. See, below the exercise 2.2, we have got some grammar, right? That is punctuation. Add the missing punctuation marks and complete the sentence. Now, see here, add the missing punctuation marks and complete the sentence. Got it? Add the missing punctuation marks and complete the sentence. Yes. Now, let's read first. The first one, Ankita and Ameg are friends. What will come when we have to end a sentence? We put a full stop, that is a dot, right? My dot has become a line, so but I want you all to put a dot. So we put a dot, right? This is a dot. Now, do you know how old they are? Now, what this sentence is like? It is a question. Do you know how old they are? So, it is a question. So, how do we end a question? We end a question with a question mark. So, we put a question mark. Got it? How do we end a question? We end a question with a question mark. So, here we got a question mark. They are 7 years old. They are 7 years old. It is a sentence. So we put a full stop to end a sentence. Got it? Now, how old are you? The sentence is a question or just a sentence, a statement. It is a question. So how do we end a question? We end a question with the question mark. So we got a question mark. So first, Ankita and Ameg are friends. Full stop. Do you know how old they are? Question mark. They are 7 years old. Full stop. How old are you? Question mark. Done? Yes. Good. Now, let's go to our next exercise. See here, rewrite the sentence using capital letters whenever needed, wherever needed. One is done for you. Right. So, listen children, in capital, where all do we use the capital letters? First, beginning of a sentence. Second, name of month, name of week, is name of days is always written in capital. Proper nouns always begin with a capital letter. Then we have the names of books, names of movies are always written in capital. And I, pronoun I is always written in capital, whether it's in the beginning or at the end of the middle of the sentence, right? So this is what we have to remember, where all we have to put capital letters. First is beginning of a sentence. Second, names of month, names of days are always written in capital. Then we have our third, proper nouns. All the proper nouns are written in capital. The fourth one is names of movies, names of what? Names of books, names of languages are always written in capital letter. And we have the last, fifth one, we have to remember is pronoun I is always written in the capital letter, whether it's in the beginning of a sentence or it's in the middle of a sentence. Okay, so let's start with the first sentence. My birthday is in July. Now, how do we do the sentence? My, starting of a sentence. My is written. Starting of a sentence is always begin with the capital letter. So, M is written capital. Look here. M is written capital. Birthday is in July. July, name of a month. So, J will be in capital. So, you all have seen, one is done for you all, no? Look at the sentence. Beginning of a sentence always begins with a capital letter. Name of a month, it's always a capital letter. So starting J is written in capital. Done. Now let's go to the second sentence which we have to do. Now Ajay, Viveen and Ali are my friends. Ajay, Viveen and Ali are all names of person. So it is proper noun. It is a proper noun, right? So how will we write? All these names will begin with a capital letter, right? All proper nouns begin with a capital letter, no? So these are names of persons. So we write with, now A is capital, Ajay, comma, Viveen. V is capital again in Viveen, and Ali. Ali is, A is capital again in Ali. Are my friends, full stop. Are my friends, full stop. Got it, children? Ajay, Viveen and Ali are my friends. Got it? Right. See once again. Ajay, Viveen, Ali are all proper nouns. So each name of person. So each person's name will be written in capital. Ajay's name, Ajay, A is capital. Viveen, V is capital. Ali, A is capital. And then we end the sentence with a full stop. So we have done this. Now let's go to the third one. My brother, comma, Punit, comma, lives in Kanpur. Now here again, beginning of a sentence we have to write in capital. M will be in capital for my. That's it. So brother, the same will come. Punit, that's the name of that brother. So that P will be, it's a proper noun. So we write P capital. Proper noun always begins with a capital letter. So we write capital. Lives in Kanpur. Kanpur, name of a place. Proper noun again. So K should be in capital. So K is written in capital. Then a full stop. My, M will be capital. My, M-Y, my brother. Brother, same thing, you have to write it down. Punit, name of a person, proper noun. So we write in capital P. Lives in Kanpur, name of a place, proper noun again. So that is again written in capital. Got it, children? My brother Punit lives in Kanpur. My brother Punit lives in Kanpur. Got it? Now let's go to the fourth one. I read a storybook named Cinderella. I read a storybook named Cinderella. Now I, pronoun I, how do we write? Capital. So we have to write it in capital. Read a storybook, same. No change in that. Named, then Cinderella. Name of a book. Name of the book, no? So C should be capital. So we write C here, capital. Got it, children? I read a storybook named Cinderella. C is capital Y because it's a name of a book, a name given to the book. So that is why C is capital. And I, pronoun I, beginning of the sentence also it is capital. Whether it's in the middle of a sentence also it is always capital. Got it? Done? So here let's see the second one. Ajay, Viveen and Ali all begin with the capital letter. Why it begins? Because they are proper nouns. Now my is beginning of a sentence. So it begins with a capital letter. Punit. Punit, why do we begin with the capital letter? Because it's a proper noun. And Kanpur, again it's the name of a place and it's a proper noun. So we begin with the capital letter. Now I, pronoun I is always written capital, whether in the beginning or in the middle of a sentence also we write capital letter only. And named, the book named Cinderella. Cinderella is a name given to the book, so we write, it's a proper noun again and we write it in capital. So this is done. All done. Now let's go to the next sentence. That's the fifth sentence. So the fifth sentence, I study in Bright Mind School. I, again here I, should be written in capital. See? Study in Bright Mind School. Bright Mind School is the name of the school, right? What's your school's name? Your school's name is Royal International. How do we write that? We write R capital, International I capital, and S also is written in capital, right? The same way, this is also a name of a school. So it is called Bright Minds. It is called Bright Minds. So B should be the beginning of the Bright Mind. B should be capital. And school, S is capital. Got it? Got it, children? I, beginning of a sentence, pronoun I is written in capital. Bright Minds, B is written in capital, and S, again school, S is written in capital. Then we end the sentence with a full stop. Got it? Now let's go to the sixth sentence. The concert is on Friday. The beginning of a sentence always begins with a capital letter. So here again we write T, capital THE, capital. Concert is on Friday. F. F is capital letter. Why we write capital? Because, why do we write this as capital? Can anyone tell? Name of the day. Name of the day always written in capital. Is it not? Name of the day is always written in capital. So, the concert is on Friday. Got it, children? So, we have 6 sentences and we are done. Here, fifth one, let's see. I study in Bright Mind School. I is capital. B, Bright Minds, B is capital, and schools, S is capital. Then we end it with a full stop. Got it? The concert is on Friday. The is capital. Concert is on Friday. Friday, F is capital Y because it's the name of a day. Now let's just read this. Punctuation marks are marks that help us to understand a sentence better. What does punctuation marks do? It helps us to understand the sentence better. Why do we use punctuation marks? To understand the sentence better. So now let's go to the next exercise. See here, we have to fill in the blanks with correct punctuation marks. We have to put the punctuation marks. Here, capital letters are not used. Here, that is full stop, question mark, comma. What we have to put, that we have to use over here. What are the three, this thing we are going to use here? Question mark, full stop and comma. The three punctuation marks which we are going to use here. Fill in the blanks with correct punctuation marks. One is done for you. So now children, see here. Kichu is my best friend in school. There is a full stop. They have already put this for us, right? Both of us love spice. We have to end the sentence with a full stop, right? So that full stop we put. Now, do you know what they taste like? This is a question. This is a question. How does a question end? It ends with a question mark. It ends with a question mark. Do you know what they taste like? Do you know what they taste like? It's a question. So we end the question with a question mark. They are sweet and tasty. Full stop. They are sweet and tasty. So again we end the sentence with a full stop. Our favorite pies are blueberry. Blueberry, we put a comma. Then what is the next one? Apple. After that comma. Cherry and lemon pies. Full stop. We end it with a full stop. Now once again, can we do it? Kichu is my best friend in school. There's a full stop over here. Already done for us. Now both of us love spice. Now here the sentence ends. So how do we end a sentence? We put a full stop. Do you know what they taste like? It is a question mark. What is it? It is a question mark. They are sweet and tasty. Again a full stop. We are ending the sentence. They are sweet and tasty. Our favorite pies are blueberry, apple, cherry and lemon pies. Cherry and lemon pies. Full stop. Right. So got it, children? Where all we use after Kichu is my best friend in school, we put a full stop. Both of us love spice, we full stop. Do you know what they taste like is a question, so we end the question with a question mark. They are sweet and tasty. It's a full stop. Our favorite pies are blueberry, comma, we are listing out things, so the different favorite pies which they like is blueberry, apples, comma, cherry and lemon pies. So we have listed the different types of pies. And pie is what you know, it's a sweet dish. It is a sweet dish made of all these fruits like cherries, blueberries, apples and all in different way. And it is baked. It is usually baked and then we eat that. Okay, so that's it for exercise 3.2. Now let's see what we have to do the next. Yes, now we have all the punctuations which we have to do here, which we have learned. Done. Fine. So let's start with it. Rewrite the sentence by correcting the usage of punctuation marks and capital letters. Where we have to use capital letters and the sentence is written here and there they have used capital letters. We don't use capital letters anywhere, no? We have to use in the 5 different places only. So here they have written here and there also some capital letters. See, look at the first sentence here. I ate a healthy dinner. Why ate should be written in capital? Do we have any rules for the same? For writing ate? No. So I is beginning of a sentence and it's a pronoun. So we write here that should be capital. Then ate will come, A will come in a small letter only. So here again there is a correction. So we write ate. A healthy dinner. Dinner, why D should be capital? It should be small. It is neither a proper noun, neither it's name of a month, name of a week or name of days. It's not name of movies. It's not name of book. And pronoun, it's not pronoun I use. So we don't use anywhere else capital letters, only in the 5 different places, that is beginning of a sentence. Names of days, names of months are always written in capital. All the proper nouns are written in capital. Names of books, names of movies, names of languages are always written in capital. And pronoun I is written in capital, whether it's beginning of a sentence or in the middle of a sentence. Got it, children? Yes. Now let's do our exercise from sentence 2. Who has my bag? Now who over here, beginning of a sentence, how do we write? W should be capital. Got it? W here should be in capital letters. Has my bag. My, why M is written in capital? It is not there in our rules for capital letters. So we don't write that. We write small letter. Bag. Bag is put down. Then was it a sentence? Who has my bag? We are asking a question. How do we end a question? We end it with a question mark. Got it? Who has my bag? Now here W is capital. My, which is written in capital, should be written in small letter. Bag, after bag we put a question mark because it's a question. We end a question with a question mark. Now let's go to the third one. He has a toy car, a puzzle and a soft toy. Now this is list of things. Understood? So how do we list it? He has a toy car, comma, a puzzle and a soft toy, and then we put a full stop. So only a comma has to be added in the sentence, that is, he has a toy car, a puzzle and a soft toy. Got it, children? Here we are listing out the things. So a toy car and a puzzle. So both together. So we have to put a comma to separate them. And a soft toy, full stop. Look at the fourth one now. The name of my pet is Ruby. The name of my pet is Ruby. Now the here, it should be written in capital. Done. So we wrote in capital, name of my pet. Why this pet is coming in capital? Should be in small letters, no? So P in written in small letter. Is Ruby is a name given to my pet. So R should be in capital. So here we write R capital. Got it, children? Now this you should remember where all we use our capital letters, and then do this where when a question ends, what we have to put? We have to put a question mark. Then when we have to list out things, we have to put commas. Then where else? All proper nouns are written in capital. Beginning of a sentence is written in capital. Full stop to end a sentence, we put a full stop. So this all these punctuations we have to remember and use it properly. Now understood? So you all have understood this much? Now let's go to the next part of that is, now here the question is, how are you feeling today? Now we are doing the fifth one. How are you doing? How are you feeling today? Now what is this? This is a question. So it will end with a question mark, right? How over here H. How does a question or a sentence begin? It begins always with a capital letter. So H capital. How are you feeling today? And we end it with the question mark. We end it with the question mark. So this becomes question mark. How are you feeling today? Got it, children? Now let's go to the next one. That is, my mother gave me a few apples, oranges, bananas and grapes. Now my M should be in capital. That's written down. Mother gave me a few apples. Why apples is written in capital? It is not proper noun. All apples are apples, no? So it is not a proper noun. So we use apple only, small a. After apple we put a comma. We don't put a full stop. What do we use? We use a comma. Okay. Then we use oranges. Oranges O should be small. O is written small. Here A is written small. Then again a comma and we write bananas B small. Got it? B small. And grapes. Again here B, here G. G is again written small, and then we end a sentence with a full stop. My mother gave me a few apples, comma, oranges, comma. Let's do it again. My capital, right? Mother gave me a few apples, comma, oranges, O comma, O small, then bananas, B small, and grapes, full stop. Got it, children? Done? All of you? Understood now where all we have to write capital letters, where we have to put a comma, where we have to put a full stop, where we have to put a question mark? Done? Yes. So now let's go to the next slide. That's exercise 3.4. Here this is a paragraph and we have to correct them with the correct punctuation mark. There is a lot of punctuation mistakes in this. They have put question mark where they have to put full stop, and they have put somewhere and all they have put comma instead of a full stop, and they have put instead of a full stop they have put a question mark. So all that we have to change and rewrite the sentence correctly in a paragraph form. So we have to continue it in this manner only. We cannot write something differently like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. This is a paragraph and it will be written like a paragraph only, the same way how they have written it. The first line is done for y'all. So y'all tend to write in the next line. No, if we are not writing sentence, we will begin over here itself. Done? Done, children? All are ready? Now let us read and mark where all the mistakes are, right? Have you ever got a surprise on your birthday? After birthday, full stop. No, we've put. Now after a full stop, when we begin a sentence, what it should come? So we have marked here, my. I'm just circling it or I'm just underlining it so that there all we have to make the changes. My grandmother came to my birthday party after many years. After many years, what will come? It should be a full stop, right? So I've put a dot over here. So let's see. That is a dot, right? So that they have put a comma, but it should not be a comma, it should be a full stop. Now, she gifted me a book, a pen and a scarf. After book, what will come? It should be a comma, not a full stop. It should be a comma, not a full stop, right? So, comma. Now, a pen and a scarf for my birthday. There's a full stop. I was very happy when I saw the lovely cake that she had baked for me. It should not be a question mark, it should be a full stop. She stayed with us for the whole week. Full stop. I was very sad when she left. It is not a question mark, it is a full stop. So now I have corrected over here. Now you have to rewrite the corrections. Right. Have you ever got a surprise on your birthday? Question mark. It is a question, no? So we end the question with a question mark. My grandmother came. My M is capital, beginning of a sentence. So my mother came for my birthday party after many years. After many years. She gifted me a book, comma, a pen and a scarf for my birthday. I was very happy when I saw the lovely cake she had baked for me. Baked for me, it was not question mark, we have to put a full stop. She stayed with us for the whole week, full stop. I was very sad when she left. Again a full stop. Got it, children? I want you all to rewrite the sentences correctly in your workbook. Okay? Done? So we have finished 3.4 of exercise. Now we are going to do exercise 4.1. Right. Here we have got to fill up. This is to fill up the words. We have to make the words. The picture of the word is given. And we have to fill the spellings. The blanks they have put, we have to write the correct spellings on it. Right. So the first one you see, read the story. Read the story and complete the missing words in the missing words. the pictures inside the blanks. Pictures are, we have to fill the names of these pictures will beside the blanks. The pictures are there beside the blanks will help you. One is done for you. One is, see, one day a boy is done for us. This is done for us, right? Now, got a, what is this? Letter. So we will write, L is there already, so we write E, T. Now this T is already there, so the next blank is E and R. Letter, Letter, letter. What is it? Letter. How do we write it? Letter. Letter. So this is the spelling of this. So L is already there, so you have to write in each blank E, then T, then another T is already there, E and R. Got it, children? Then there's a full stop. Now let's read again. He was invited. He was invited by the, who is this picture? King. So we write K is already done. So I-N-G, king. K-I-N-G, king. Got it? K-I-N-G, king. K is already there. I-N-G you have to write. Done. So now, who had sent a, what is this picture? Horse. So what is the spelling of horse? H is already here, so we write H over here. Then we got O, and then R, S and E, horse. H-O-R-S-E, horse. Got it, children? For him. He sat on the horse. So again horse. H is already there. O-R-S-E, horse. O-R-S-E, horse. H-O-R-S-E, horse, and went up the hill. This is a hill, no? Up, down, there, no? So what is it? It's a hill. H, that is H-I-L-L, hill. Got it, children? One day a boy, now let's read. One day a boy got a letter, full stop. He was invited by the king, who had sent a horse for him. He sat on the horse and went up a hill. Okay, now see, we got it, went up a hill is done. Now went up a hill. After that what comes? The boy saw a castle. How is it written? C is already written for you. A-S-T-L-E, castle. It is castle. It is like a huge palace which we have, no? The kings have another name for palace. Castle. Okay, full stop. So we have the, what is this? Boy. B-O-Y. B is already there. O and Y we have to put. That is B-O-Y. Boy. Went in and saw a big What is this? Tree. Very good. Tree. T R E E. Tree. T R E E. Tree. Filled with, what is this? Cakes. Yes. We write here CAKES. Cakes. How do you write it? CAKES. Cakes. Got it? Castle, boy, tree, cakes. He went up the hill, then he saw a castle. The boy went in and saw a big tree filled with cakes. Got it, children? Done? Good. Now let's go to the next exercise of ours. Now children, this is exercise 4.2. We have to make 5 sentences. We have to make 5 sentences by joining the given words. One is done for you all. And we have to rewrite them in the space given below. So the first one is what? First one is, my family is a small one. See how it is joining? My family is a small one. Got it? So now, our mother tells us bedtime stories. Now let's go to this thing and write it down. Second one, that is, our mother tells us bedtime stories. Here, we'll write it in the second one. Our, so that is our, O should be capital. Our mother tells us bedtime stories. S should be capital, no, it should be small. STORIES. Stories. Got it? You have to write in the second this thing and write it down. Okay. So here I'm going to rub it out and you will do it in your own. I will match the each one and give you, and you have to complete it over here. Okay, let's go to the previous one. So we had mother tells us bedtime stories as a second one, right? This was the second one. Now this is the third one. Our father works in a bank. Got it? Now the third one, what you'll write? Our father works in a bank. Got it, children? You have to write in the blank space. I showed you the second one, no? The same there. Then the fourth one, what will come? I have a younger sister. This is joining here. I have a younger sister. Okay, I have a younger sister. We are all going to school. We are all going to school. Got it, children? See, we are all going to school. Done. So our mother tells us bedtime stories. Our father works in a bank. I have a younger sister. We are all going to school. So all have got this much. And I want you all to write these sentences as I have matched it in your workbook. The below there's space given, no, over there. That is, see here. The second one will be coming here. Third one is what? Our father. So the third one is here. Our father works in a bank. Done. Then is fourth one is I have a younger sister. 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 The last one is we are all going to school. 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 Full stop. Got it, children? You have to complete it in this same way and neatly write the sentences. Now this comes to an end of our module 2 and punctuation marks. What are the different types of punctuations we learnt? First is the use of capital letters. Where all do we use our capital letters? First is beginning of a sentence, then beginning of a sentence, then next is names of days, names of month. All proper nouns are written in capital. Names of movies, names of books, names of languages are written in capital. And the pronoun I is written capital in the beginning of the sentence as well as in the middle of the sentence. Then we learnt is question mark. Next punctuation mark was question mark. Question mark is used to end a sentence. The third one is full stop. The full stop is to put an end to a sentence, a complete sentence. When we finish writing a complete sentence, we end it with a full stop. So that's full stop, and then it is used as a longer pause while reading. We have to pause for a longer time while reading. And the fourth one is comma. Comma is a smaller pause while reading, and then it is used to list 3 or more items or things. Right? Then the fifth one is pronoun I is always written in capital. No, the fifth one is exclamation mark. Exclamation mark is used to express strong feelings such as to command, then sadness, excitement, surprise. All this it is expressed through an exclamation mark. So we have done 5 different types of punctuation marks. Remember where all we have to use these, and this is very important. We have to use it correctly. Then only your English formations, sentence formations will be correct. Okay, children? So revise all what you have done and please learn the dictation sentences. Next time, in the next session, I will take up the dictation sentence. I will not give the spellings. You will write the sentence while I am reading it. I will read out each sentence and you will write it down. I will not give you the spellings. So learn to write it. Okay? Fine? Good. Thank you, children, and have a nice time.